I cannot figure it out. So,
Oh man.
like I've downloaded new software, like I've uninstalled, reinstalled, like the camera, and yeah, I don't know what it is.
Right. All right. I'm working on boots and shoes today. Duh.
Are you wearing that dress tonight, Cernoch?
Which one?
That fancy white one on your board back
Like
there.
that? We did really good. I did really good at the Frederick sale.
Nice.
So
All right, 7:30 tonight. Picking them up.
What are you picking up at 7:30 tonight?
My Jordan lady finally contacted me. The one that has the Jordans. She said they're in rougher shape than she remembered, but
Are there ones?
I haven't seen the picture of them yet. They're black and red. They could be the band.
the bands, yeah.
If they're the bands, that's better than the ones that I had before. So, but she's also got these other shoes that are kind of interesting. The Red Ball Jets. They look like Converse. Let me see if I can pull a Red Ball Jet up. They look like Chuck Taylors, only they're not.
Huh. All right.
Let's see if we can get a little pull on these things up into the.
All right.
I don't know if you can see that one in the corner there.
Oh yeah, right there.
Yeah, that's what they are. But you see, like they even the like this is a pair of beaters, like hardcore beater right there.
Yeah,
$100. $100 on the beater.
that's pretty nice.
I think these will clean up a little bit just looking at them. Red Ball Jets.
The PF Flyers. That's what you're thinking of. That's what you wore in Sandlot.
Who said that? Sandlot? Oh, Tim's on the stage. Is he saying stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't hear him. That's why I was like, because I had that thing, because mine echoes when I have that listen off stage feed on.
I
Yeah,
didn't realize. I didn't realize I wasn't on stage.
yeah. These things right here, we'll see, man.
And
Hopefully there's something. Yeah, hopefully there's something here. They're cool looking.
right.
That'll be another. I've never found these before going on.
Red Ball Jets. Huh. Very interesting.
I wonder who produced them. Like,
Right? I don't know.
maybe Red Ball's the name of the company. Let me ask Chad real quick. What's going on with the Red Ball Jet sneakers? Iconic American sneaker brand, originally launched in 1951 by the Ball Band Company.
Where they made rubber balls and then they went into shoes.
I don't know. That's what I was looking. Red Ball Band Company. Known for their signature red dot logo on the heel and the commercials that promise to help kids run faster and jump higher. The brand was a major competitor to Keds and Converse before being discontinued in 1971. They said they made a brief comeback in 21-22. Hmm. You can purchase the revived models directly from Red Ball official website or selected retailers. So they sell their newer versions of them for $60. The vintage ones price around 130 on eBay. That's what they said,
Huh.
or 80 to 85 on Poshmark for the newer pair. The triple cushion arch guard, 1950s innovation, provided natural support that claimed for superior to the flat-footed rivals. Throwing shade on Converse right out the gate.
Right? Don't go with that old flat foot shoe.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hmm. They relaunched with Fred Siegel exclusive in 22. Do you know who Fred Siegel is?
No, that's probably just private equity buying it up.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, Fred Siegel.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
Interesting. Fred Siegel Clothing Company. Continuing the legacy of the curator of cool. Fred Siegel. California. American clothing accessories retail brand founded in 1961. In 2024, the brand announced it would close its online store and most of its physical retail stores. Artesia announced its acquisition of Fred Siegel brand in 2026. There you go.
There you go. All the knowledge for you now.
Diane Matthews, Peddling Profits. Walter, good to see you. Yeah, my screen's still frozen. One day, maybe. All right, looks like a little trip to Janesville.
There you go. How far away is that for you?
Hour 20.
Oh yeah, it's not bad.
If those are the band Jordans, I don't care the condition.
Right?
I mean, better is better, but
Yeah, I think they're red and black, maybe.
yeah. I mean, dude, judging by these shoes right here that she sent me the pictures of, I have a feeling they're the real deal. I have a feeling.
Right? And where'd she get those from?
Shoot, I don't know. Those are probably her dad's or something. Like she's cleaning out an attic.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, they might have been. Honestly, they might have been her husband's. To be honest, because she's probably, I would say, mid 70s, maybe. This lady.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Justin, good to see you, bud. Krista in the house, Rule Squirrel, good to see you as well. Yeah, that was a random text this morning. I was like, she's got, I'm in the attic. I took the shoes out. All right. Mm. Stock up on fertilizer for planting season. Mm. Well, tonight I'll be traveling an hour and 20 minutes one way. How far would I be willing to travel? That would probably depend on the other picture. I mean, those Jordans can sell for pretty good.
Yeah.
Let's just check the band Jordans. Bro. The other interesting thing is if the box is there.
Oh.
Last time I talked to her, she said that she had the box and the receipt from the store.
Now your story's not sounding real.
Yeah. I don't know. She's kind of, yeah. Well, there's tons of stories like that. Like, I knew this guy once that went in a thrift store and dug something out of the garbage that he sold for $2,500 or so.
We all have those, yeah.
1950s t-shirt.
Yeah, maybe.
I will say, man, going back and looking at those shoes and thinking about people actually playing basketball in them, like,
Oh,
I don't
right.
know how, bro. My ankles.
hey, just like Chucks, man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how.
Yeah,
My ankles were broken.
they made ankles tougher back then, I guess.
Right?
I listen. I could never ice skate. That was one thing I couldn't do. I could never ice skate.
Huh.
I don't know what it was, but like my ankles just wouldn't allow me to ice skate.
Mm. You know what? When I was in middle school, we had a basketball coach. He made us do all this ankle stuff, all this ankle work. Like, it's weird. We had to. It's so stupid. Like, we had to walk with like duck walks and stuff all the time. He
Yeah.
made us do it in warm ups for basketball, like duck walks, and then you walk on the inside of your ankle too. Like, so the one you got your legs all goofy looking as you're walking. I was like, dude, this is our warm up. Like, he's like, nah, this is about safety, making sure you don't sprain your ankles. But I guess it worked. Like, I didn't.
He was looking out after you guys.
Yeah, yeah. You're back from California. I'm pretty sure Ots just bought a tractor trailer load of stuff,
I think so.
like a legit 53 footer of inventory. That's insane. Almost, he says. Bruh. Yeah, talk about how far you're willing to travel to pick something. There you go, Walter.
Right there you go.
Ots is willing to travel to California for a private pick. Came out to 10 pallets, he said. 10 pallet positions. That's too high. Yeah, triple stacked crates. 10 pallets. Yeah. Good Lord. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Downhill racing in a sitting position at the Paralympics. 73 miles per hour. Bro. Man. That's pretty intense.
All right. I just been doing shoes. Got boots lined up. I got all kinds of stuff.
Mm.
Well, because I was doing that closing thing last Saturday, and so it's like, all right, we got to get back on our shoes.
What's today's date?
The 17th, St. Patrick's Day. You're not wearing green. Pinch.
Yee.
Look, I didn't even. I accidentally wore green. This is for musclemen.
I'm wearing green too. Wearing this Irish gear.
Right?
Nope.
Right there, yeah. You got the Notre Dame Joan on.
Hey, I wear my Irish gear every day.
Right?
We went to the wharf this weekend for the St. Patty's Day party. Took the boy down, me, Josie, and Josie's dad.
Oh yeah.
Are there no comments, or my comments just not loading properly?
They must not be loading.
Are they loading up for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see comments.
Sometimes it's on the wrong click, like it'll be on layers and stuff, so it don't have the. I mean, we could go.
Right?
There you go, Tim. You can see them now. Ooh, what happened there? That's kind of crazy.
Just stack us anywhere.
Yeah, I can move you around. I wonder what this guy is. This guy's not even here. Yeah, look at this. Look at this.
What is going on there? That's pretty. We got a whole little thing here. Look at those purple spear balls.
Yeah, we're in the dark hive right now. That's what it says. The dark hive.
Yes, Walter. Junior Tim is walking now. Listen. The word out on the street is excuse me. There is a large growing community of people who are hopping on the dinosaurs aren't real train.
Oh,
This new dinosaur documentary on Netflix has really, opened up a can of worms for us non-dinosaur believers.
wow, what happened?
Nothing. It's just people are starting to realize, like, this is something's there's it's not really all making sense. Josie like went down this. She like opened a can of worms when we were driving today, and she's like trying to figure out. It's like I don't understand how you like. You're just explain it to me. And I like explain it to her. She's like not understanding what I'm saying. It's not easy for people to understand, but it's like if you really think about it, and you're like the logic starts to settle in, and you're just like, you know, Dave, ADH Dave was sending me a bunch of reels yesterday of this guy who's who's been putting out content about the documentary and trying to get people to understand. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
There you go. Grams and Bob's vintage. Oh, you found your people.
Uh, are there tinfoil hats in the mix?
No tinfoil hats. Yeah, pretty earth-shattering news in the sports car industry yesterday with the whatnot arbitration claims.
What is that all about?
So there's a big. It's hard to explain in legality terms because I'm not a lawyer, believe it or not. And I did not stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night, but the the biggest lawyer in the sports card world, Paul Lesko, specializes in intellectual property and class action lawsuits. He filed 15 arbitration claims yesterday.
Uh-huh.
So it's interesting because I was just talking to Rod about it because we're making the thumbnail for the podcast this week, and he had on the thumbnail "what not sued," and I'm like, well, technically, they're not being sued because arbitration claims are not lawsuits.
Yeah.
But eBay, and this is what Rod just told me, eBay and whatnot they're sneaky. They have
What do they have?
they have these wording in their terms of service where you cannot file class action lawsuits before unless you file arbitration claims first.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's why they're filing arbitration claims, but they're claiming extreme, like all types of crazy. I call them accusations for legality purposes, but they're obviously true. Even though whatnot came out and Vietnamese denied it, but they're basically saying that they're running a casino.
Yeah.
And like there's massive fraud going on and scams with the way that the people are running the breaks and the repacks. I guess if you wanted to look at it from the standpoint of non-sports cards like mystery boxes and stuff like that. And they put out a whole thing about that within the last, like, I feel like it was like 6 months ago where they changed all the rules for all that stuff, but basically, and they're saying that there's no safeguards and that they're running like an illegal casino, etc.
Yeah.
So, but like it's big because it's not just like some Joe Schmo. It's coming from the biggest lawyer in the industry.
Shut it all down.
He wouldn't just take the case if it wasn't like legit.
I've been saying this for years.
Yeah, I mean for a long time.
It's nothing but straight gambling. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody who thinks that that's not gambling is they're in denial.
Yeah. Yeah. That's crazy.
So is it just around the sports cards or is it around all that mystery box stuff and all that?
Well, the arbitration claims are against whatnot.
In totality, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense because, like, I mean, you know, like there's tons of people that are doing all their mystery boxes about everything,
Yep.
and then you know,
Yep.
yeah, jeez. Terms of service, all these companies deflect from being able to be sued. You have to go through arbitration. Yeah, 540 just echoing what you said.
Yeah.
Hey, Ladonna, good to see you. eBay and whatnot give you a 1.5% discount off shipping for arbitration results. I, Walter. Uh, Brandon says, my biggest thing is that this has been happening for years and years before whatnot, but but whatnot is an easy target to use as an example and they stay hush and will likely just pay the money and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, LaDonna says whatnot just turns a blind eye towards all of it. They've been warned multiple times over it.
Yeah.
From what I understand, multiple categories are doing it. Get your claims in now is what Lag says.
Right.
Uh,
Right. That's
yeah,
the
I guess Lefko's big argument is California has a law against mystery packs or repacks as well.
yeah.
I mean, it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, obviously, like I said, it's technically you're in a civil right now, but the thing is that what people are talking about is they think that this could lead to a RICO investigation
There we
against
go.
whatnot.
Those are good. Those are fun words you want to hear when you're doing.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a fun RICO investigation.
Lag says, "Show me the money." Keith, it was about a year ago. Whatnot really got much stricter on the mystery boxes, right? Not that some unscrupulous sellers still do it what they want to do. I mean, that's been my thing all along. I was like, dude, if you have a policy, crack down on the policy. Like otherwise, you're just
Well,
enabling people to keep doing what they're doing.
the problem is, yeah, that is LaDonna. That is true. That is true. The thing about it is, it's like, listen, you know, when Whatnot got away from their vetting process, a lot of this stuff started happening. You know what I'm saying? That I believe that still. When they went away from their vetting process and just let everyone in to sell, you have problems. That's why I think like eBay right now, they're not letting everybody, whoever wants to go on, go on.
Yep, it's true.
I mean, I've been talking about it for years now. I said it so many times. That's going to be the downfall of whatnot. They just open up. They got too big, too
Yeah.
fast, and they didn't put in proper safeguards
Correct.
and
Yes.
they didn't employ enough people to watch what the hell was happening every day.
Yeah.
So like, wait. So listen. LaDonna, can you please? I heard a rumor about this. Can you please tell me? Is it where is the information that niche lady's trying to get on district? I need to know because I want to warn Ivan before that happens. But like somebody told me that, but I couldn't find anywhere on the internet where that was true. Is that a rumor or is there like hardcore evidence?
What are we alleging right now?
She announced it on a live. What did she say exactly? Do you know, LaDonna? I mean, I'm not asking you for quotes, but did she say it's happening or did she say she's thinking about doing it? They've been warned. Who is Garage Sale Nation? Is not really Kevin, right? That's somebody else.
Yeah, that's Kevin. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, they've been warned. Okay, good.
I'm lost. What's the drama?
So you know the niche lady, right?
Who's the niche lady?
Come on, man. You know who the niche lady is. The lady who was stealing everything from me And then she had all that other stuff
Nicole
that was
State.
like, what's that?
Nicole State.
No, she's the
No,
lady.
the
Remember
niche lady,
she
the
did the
old
thrift
lady who stole
store.
all my concepts and my ideas. And then she did the whole shady thing with the charity thrift store in Vegas with Sonny and what's my man's
Mikey
name?
Bag for
Mikey.
Money. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
The old lady with the glasses and the gray hair. She's a witch.
Does she want to buy these shoes I'm working on right now?
No, but she'll probably steal them from you.
Got some witch.
Basically selling them for charity and then keep the money.
Got some witch shoes.
She is reviving her niche network on District.
Oh, there we go.
No way.
Niche network. I like that.
Don't Cernoch! Stop
What?
stirring the pot.
A niche network or niche or niche. What?
It's niche.
It depends on how fancy you are.
It's witch. It's witch, not niche.
Allegedly, okay.
I'm not even using allegedly. I'm going hardcore on this one. You know I don't like that lady.
Wait, we might have to put up our
Yeah. Hold on a second.
I'm not getting any pulled into any legal arbitration.
Unallegedly, Tim don't like her.
Listen, you know I'm a nice guy. I keep my nose clean. I keep my out of business. Right? You know that. But there's certain people like, let's call a spade a spade.
Yeah, exactly. Tim wants to go to arbitration.
It is crazy there. I mean, I guess I wonder if Walmart does carry repacks in California then. If they have a law against it, because there are repacks. Huh. Who knows? About a year ago, really got stricter with mystery boxes. People are doing it anyway. I mean, that's the big thing I've said is there's no policing over there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very clear when people do clearly highly illegal things or say things on their stream that are so out of pocket, like that somebody needs to be taken out back to the woodshed and just get by with it, like not being whatever. With all that card stuff when it started and those guys mishandled the big card there.
Oh, yeah, right?
Yeah, and you saw what happened to them. Just change your name, guys. It's a little
oopsies.
Yeah, just change your name. It'll be fine.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's why like I know the card thing got, is still popular, but that's why I never really wanted to mess with it because of that. Because of the gambling aspect. And we even saw that in the vintage, like they were doing that in like the vintage t-shirt category. Basically gambling and stuff like that.
Okay. So she doesn't have a marketplace right now.
That
She's currently a member of Vamp. She's made one purchase. She's been on District since December of 2025. If this is the same niche lady.
Kevin said Jocelyn's talking to him as well, so that'll be all she wrote.
But I don't think that's really Kevin.
Yeah, that's Kevin.
No, it's not.
Garage Sale Nation.
Garage Sale Nation 1. It's not really Kevin. When have you ever seen Kevin use himself as his avatar?
It's his backup. It's his backup account.
He's playing 3D chess, Tim.
Right? Come on, dude.
She's trying to launch it. Well, that's not going to happen. There's no way they let her.
Why? She's the niche lady. Come on.
I will come out. Listen, I'm waiting for the move before I come out of retirement on reselling YouTube content. But I will come out of retirement early to destroy her if I have to, for the sake of humanity.
Why are we destroying people? What is she even? I don't know if she's done that to deserve that.
Oh, she has.
You sure about that?
She's a snake.
Hey.
She's a snake and a witch.
There you go, Tim. Just in case there's doubt.
Okay.
I know how many donuts you ate in
This
with
is the thing, LaDonna. You can't just sign up for a district. They have to approve you for a marketplace. At least that's how it used to be.
Have they taken the whatnot route?
No.
Well, there is some people that were a little suspect they got marketplaces.
Yeah, for sure. But I think that they learned that.
Like
Cernoch knows, LaDonna. He's just busting my balls right now.
Tim makes it easy on
So just so we're all on the same page here, dinosaurs are not real.
Hey,
Niche Lady is a snake witch, and repacks are bad, and mystery boxes.
Yeah, but what if the repack has a really cool name like Torpedo Cowabunga Pack, dude? You know what I'm talking about.
Hey, what if you scream it at a really high pitch? Come on, guys. Come on, guys. This is big value here.
Yeah. Or what if you say, we take those? What about that? You like that? You like that?
What about, I'm losing money here. Come on, guys. Get the bid up.
Chat. What are we doing? What are we doing, chat?
Chat, dude. My kid's not eating tonight because of you guys. Chat, come on.
Yeah, that is true, lag. Opening factory sport cards packs is gambling to the next. Yeah. There you go.
Allegedly. I'm not using allegedly today. I'm going balls to the wall.
Hey, if you see some litigation coming Tim's way, guys, you know.
Right?
Allegedly. Exotic.
This is how I know somebody old bought something from me. When this is the message the note they left after they bought it. It says, hello, thanks for the offer. I am pleased to purchase this Meekin Flow Blue gravy boat with underplate. I will write when the package arrives. Susan.
Well, I could have told you by the name Susan. No one's naming their kid Susan right now. Hasn't named their kid Susan in the last 30 years.
There you go, Tim. Exotic Dino card pack.
Oh,
to get old school cards not to be extinct.
I'll tell you this. If Jocelyn is talking to them, there's no way that they compromise her for Niche Lady. There's no way.
Yeah, but what if Niche Lady has a more interesting niche?
She doesn't.
Oh.
She's selling snake oil.
Oh. Does it work?
According to her.
Dude, I think you're just jealous you haven't taken her course yet.
I'm gonna message Ivan right now.
I think these boots were a little thirsty.
Yeah.
You can always tell when I put that first coat of leather lotion on it. Here, look at this. Here's one side of the boot. Here's the other side. like, look how much of a difference. They're the same boots.
A little
That's
dry. It's a little dry.
Very dry.
Hey, Brad, good to see you. There you go, Tim.
Exactly.
Tim's got more pull, Kevin. You knew that. She doesn't plan to sell. She just wants you to sell stuff on her marketplace.
Yeah. There you go.
That's the plan.
I'm sure it's all on the up and up. Come on.
Well, one thing we can all attest to, it's hard to grow a marketplace. Oh, yeah, that's what Tim's doing this afternoon.
All right. All right, let's let them sit there. Let's let them dry up a little bit.
Tell her to open up a school or whatever that new thing is. Then don't tell. Okay, so this is what I'm telling Ivan. Thought I would reach out. There's rumblings in the reselling world that Niche Lady is going to be starting a district marketplace. I love you and I love district. So whoever is handling her, I would proceed with extreme caution. You know me, I'm a love everybody guy. But that lady is evil, shady, and the worst of the worst. It would be bad for business to let her open a marketplace.
Now, here's the question. What if the Niche Lady let her join her group? One of her groups.
I don't want to. Yes, let me. I'll infiltrate from the inside.
What if she has a group for just for guys that like sports cards and don't believe in dinosaurs? I mean, come on, dude.
No, I will be the Trojan horse. I'll take it down from the inside. I'll burn it all up in flames.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
I'm not sure where Leroy Brown is.
All right, we'll see what Ivan says.
There you go.
Y'all got me sidetracked. I'm supposed to be doing a million different things today, and y'all got me all over the place.
We're doing it. Let's do it. Let's get it going. Don't let dinosaurs stand in your way, Tim.
Games and Pop says, I wouldn't worry about it. Sounds like she's doing it all for charity, so it's a good thing. Oh my gosh.
Tim, sounds to me like you just haven't heard her side of the story.
Look, there you go. There you go, Cernoch.
I'm always the bigger person, but there are some people that just deserve to be.
That pile already got drafted into the network.
Oh, Mike must be behind.
Okay.
Save the turtles. They're good for soup. We used to have bumper stickers around here a long time ago. Only good turtle's a turtle in the pot. Because they came out with this regulation where you had to put these turtle release points in your shrimp nets.
Yeah.
So like half the shrimp would leave when the turtles. So that people came out with these bumper stickers.
Oh crap!
Turn the shell over bowl provided. Right. I don't know that Tim comes out on the better end of that deal there, Walter.
Oh yeah, no, there's. I don't even. That's a battle I don't try to. I
Yeah.
don't even want to in that battle.
All right, we got the bottoms done. Now it's the tops. Golly, these are so dry. Okay. Okay. All right, it's dark, but the other one's lighting up. You can already tell it's lighting it. lighting up. So those are just super, super dry, and we need to get those. But that didn't take long. I mean, they're good to go now. Got a pair of these I was working on. Some Chippewas. They came out.
Those are always good.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave them like this, like just with the patina, and not go not try to go anywhere crazy. And then,
That's cool. That's a picker at dinner with Rev and Nikki T.
oh, cool.
That's cool. Yeah, I saw Rev and Nikki T had made a little comeback in the YouTube reselling world. Like, putting out a little content again.
And we got the Gore-Tex. We got the vintage Wolverine Gore-Tex.
Yeah.
Literally like worn once.
Yo.
So I got those all cleaned up. And then I was thinking of just leaving these, like literally like these are. Like these right here. But it's got like, this is like kind of like crinkled and like all like, I don't know, it's kind of coming like deteriorating, but I think I'm going to leave it like that.
Dude, I've got some old boots that I'm not sure about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they? Are they military or what?
No.
No.
I'm getting them.
Okay.
They'll be on the camera momentarily.
You're not. Are you on here? I don't see you on here.
Really? I can see myself on there.
Yeah, I see him.
Let me add me back. Yeah, there we go.
It's all screwed up. How do you make yourself bigger?
You have to expand.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is them. They have like the gum bottom on them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and dude, I'm trying to see what the brand actually is. I can't tell what that even is. Let me see if I can shoot a picture of it. I'll share it in the chat. Cause yeah, I have no idea what this. They might be unbranded.
Possibly could be if they're old.
I'm trying to shoot it in the chat. It's sent in Instagram.
Let's see.
It says leather upper.
Yeah, those are older. 11.3E Barclay. Is it like a chukka or a side zip?
Side zip.
Like a Beetle boot?
Yeah, similar. I got it up on the screen now. And then the opposite side has the side zip. Yeah, kind of interesting. But it definitely has like the gum bottom on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're just old from the looks of it.
That's interesting. Yeah. That might be from, like a
department store kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what you gotta understand when like people don't understand now, like a lot of people in vintage and stuff like that. These department stores kind of ran wild back in the 60s, 70s, and early 80s with what they could make and what they could get people to make for them.
Yeah, like private label essentially was what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yep. Dude, I thought I had some.
Like Sears could literally have Converse make shoes. They did. They literally had Converse make shoes for Sears. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you think of all that Sears clothing that we've seen.
Yeah.
For years. And like J.C. Penney's made clothing.
Yes.
Exclusive.
Well, all that stuff compiled with like, they were even like taking like military stuff and making it and reselling it and stuff.
Yeah, that's what's crazy with that is like it's a lot of numbers on that thing, almost looking like military issue.
Yeah. Well, it's 11. It's an 11 triple E, so that's a good thing. Especially with like older shoes and boots, you want them wider because they made stuff very narrow back in the day.
Yeah, I knew the 11 triple E was the size.
Yeah.
But the rest of it's kind of different. I was looking, man. I thought I had some leather lotion in here. It must be outside.
So you're saying it has like a crepe sole?
Yeah, like that gum bottom.
Yeah, like a crepe, like a wallaby would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Graham. Rev and Nikki T were around for a long time, bud. They've been around for when I first started reselling. Like, oddly enough, Rev and Nikki T hit their 1,000th sub the week before I had them on my interview show.
Oh wow.
Yeah, dude, I had a run there for a while, man. We had a little run of people hitting 1,000 subscribers when me and Sam and Jacob did the reseller roundtable. Tim was our first guest, but he weren't to 1,000 subs yet, I don't think. And then it was like a Cat, the Nurse Flipper. She had just hit 1,000 subs. Rev and Nikki T had just hit 1,000 subs, and Joey Bada Bing hit 1,000 subs. Chris, the old school picker, hit 1,000 subs on our show, which was kind of cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, we had a little run there for a while. Some of the old school resellers. Yeah, I wonder if the Barclay thing is a brand or just a style.
I looked that up and I can't. That's the hard thing with those, like I said, with that type of stuff. You just can't find it, and that's why some of that stuff you'll see me put up for like higher prices because I can't find it. So it's kind of like, well, why am I gonna sell it for cheap when this might be,
Yeah, I imagine they're definitely older for sure. Probably what, 70s, maybe even 60s.
Yeah, 60s or 70s.
It's weird because you can't really, like you said, there's not much in the image collection out there.
Yeah. Well, maybe those boots were waiting for you to discover them.
Yeah, I got these too, bud.
Ooh. Are those Clark Wallabies?
I don't know that they're branded, to be honest. I think these are old school. There's not a branding in them.
Yeah.
I tell you one thing, they're heavy. Heavy.
See, I found stuff like that. I found stuff like that from like there was a place called Mason Shoes.
Yeah.
And I think they were somewhere like in Philadelphia or like Pennsylvania somewhere. And
well, this and those boots came out the same place.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little estate sale finding. Yeah, that's true too. Avon was just the distributor. Like, they didn't make their own stuff.
Yeah.
They just got stuff private labeled for them.
Yep.
Jordan Marsh, Kmart brand. Gotcha. Huge issue back in the day. I always wanted Adidas, but they're way too skinny. Walter. Dude, everything was way too skinny back then compared to now.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
That's what's so crazy, man. Finding T-shirts from the 70s, you're like, what? Is this a child's?
Yeah, right? Hey, look at that.
It says it's a medium. That can't be real. Like,
Yeah, but man, if you look at a lot of photos back from the 70s, everyone was wearing their shirt tight.
I know.
They weren't wearing it,
Loose. There wasn't no looseness to it.
No. I mean, I remember seeing pictures of my dad and stuff like that from the 70s, like on hunting trips. Their shirts are super tight. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Well, and just straight up, people are skinnier, bro.
Yeah.
Less additives in the food. Like,
Yeah.
you know. Socks were huge and shorts were 4 inches. Yeah, that's true. Hey, what Wes Lisa said had a nice flip a week ago. Picked up a lot of Scientology items, and the lot was Perceptives Clarity Meter. Perceptics Clarity Meter. Looks like an old school electrical testing meter. Lot was 120. Meter sold for 400. That's awesome.
There you go.
Do y'all feel it's harder to getting to subscribers versus selling products? No disrespect, just honest feeling. Um, yeah, yeah. At a certain degree, like I think they both have their own challenges. Selling product is, I mean, I think both of those there's a learning curve. To be straight up, like unless you just have a gold mine that I'm just selling gold, anybody can sell gold. Not everybody can sell everything else. I think there's a learning curve to both of those items. I think the idea of trying to do both effectively is pretty ambitious. Let's just say
Yeah.
not everybody can do it effectively. The guys that I know that do it well, both of them,
Bust their ass.
yes, their work ethic is off the chart. Just to let you know. Yeah.
It's
Let's
like,
just say,
I'm not doing all that.
yeah, let's just say the two of us are not in that category that are live right now. Obviously, the two that are not live right now aren't in that category either. I think me and Cernoch have a similar work ethic. We'll get in a mode and work our tail off for a while, and then we'll relax after that for a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, when I first started reselling and that was the entire dependency of my existence, yeah, I was busting my tail to make sure what needed to get done got done. But now I'm on a little different end of that spectrum. So, yeah, I always think that.
Now, Eric, I'm going to give you a trivia question. I'm working on these Sperry's a lot. Why am I working on these Sperry's so much?
I think it has to do with the coast.
Huh?
Is it coast or cup?
Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. The old gold cups right there.
Yeah, that's a little nugget for you folks.
Yeah.
You ever see the gold cup Sperry's? They are worth the picking up.
Yeah, and they're worth, like, if you need to clean them a little bit, they're worth cleaning them. You know what I'm saying?
Trash Cat, we do appreciate that.
We could just get all these shoes done. And then, like, dude, I've been having it where it's like, dude, I just take a bunch of pictures. Because you were saying, like, you get on a roll. I listed 40 things yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So,
Work really hard in short bursts.
yeah.
That's kind of what
It's like, it's like how, like, it's like this. If you ask Thatcher, am I fast? He's like, yes, Dad is really fast. he's like he can beat me in a race and a short race.
Yeah.
But if it's a long race, I might win.
Short distances.
Yeah.
I will say these things right here are quality, dude.
Oh yeah. Well, that's yeah.
Now, I've got a little bit of discoloration, just a little bit like where they've been worn. Hold on, let me see if it'll get it. Ooh, it's hard to see it there. Get a little closer. Yep, see it right there on the side?
Yeah.
So I have this. Do you think I should use this or not? Coming. It's coming.
I would use this first, like a stiff brush,
Yep, I got that.
and to see if you can just like hit it.
Get that black off a little bit.
Yeah. See how much that brush takes off. And that's suede, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only thing with that suede. If you throw that cleaner on it, you might mat it up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing with suede.
Yeah, once you get a stain on that stuff, dude, it's hard to get it out.
Yeah. Good luck.
I mean, it's not terrible. It's mainly just that one spot on that side. The other one's got little tiny spots. Now, do you try to do anything to the gum bottom?
Just depends, dude.
This one looks like it could be a little fragile on the gum bottom.
Yeah, I would leave it. Yeah, I have a pair very similar to those. Yeah.
Yeah, if I start scrubbing on that, I kind of worry.
Yeah, I would leave that. Yeah, leave that.
I think these are probably pretty close to that boot size. Oh, yeah. Same guy, same size 11. I think these are wider too, to be honest.
Yeah.
Pretty wide. I'm going to list them at 11W.
You don't see a maple leaf on that anywhere on it, do you?
Where would it be?
On the tongue or something like that?
Oh, wait a minute. No, 12M.
Oh, there you go.
These are newer than I thought, though. 0705. Dude, they do not feel like they're that. Maybe. 12 men's. Unbranded still.
You got some Temu shoes now.
Probably so.
No.
Well, 05 Temu went around, so.
I know.
There were Temu shoes before there were Temu shoes.
I picked up some new I mean, I just threw them in the box, but I have like this. This is a Temu shoe.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No branding, no nothing. It does come with these cool, like, you know.
Oh, inserts.
But yeah, no branding or anything like that.
Temu. You want to talk about a mystery box order from Temu?
Right?
It may be good. It may not be good. We've ordered some stuff over time, and some of it is good. Some of it is not.
See, I've never ordered anything off of Temu. But I ordered a bunch of stuff off of Wish.com back in the day.
Yeah.
Is that like Temu?
Similar.
Yeah.
Similar. Like sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Like, man, there's something we ordered the other day from Timu. It was one of those racks that goes under your sink that you can slide in and out.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was well put together. There's other things I've ordered. I will warn you though, clothing.
Oh yeah.
Clothing goes back to the 70s. What you want to do is you want to click on the US sizing chart. Cause dude, their 3X is 46-inch chests.
Yeah.
We know that's not real.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
All right. No.
Hey, Walter said, "Can I send you my older size 17s?" That's I usually throw them out over see squirrels using them as houseboats.
Right.
Expose on the scoop. Sales that are going on. They utilize gambling psychology on the scoops, and the money they make is insane. You don't want to wear it or eat it off of anything from Timu. No environmental controls at all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Walter says, years ago, I bought some T-shirts in Italy. They're way smaller after drying.
Oh, where did I find? Okay, so I found a. Here, let's see if I have it. Oh, look at this. Here's a Bolo brand. Can you see that?
John Veritas.
John Barbados, yes.
Barbados.
This is actually a goat skin shirt jacket. Okay. Retail price $698.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Found it at Gabe's for $10.
Gee.
Brand new with tags. Okay. Here's the thing though. It's a size, it says it's a size 44. Okay? But that's like like an Italian European sizing.
Centimeters.
It's actually this is actually an extra small.
Jeez, bro.
I got it anyway though, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, $600 versus $10.
That's what I'm saying. I was like, nope. We'll put it up on eBay for $350.
Here you go.
Found this little cute piece.
When do you guys do flat lay measurements? When do you guys do flat lay measurements? Do you double the measurements for the around side like in pants? No, I do pit to pit measurement is what I do.
Yes. So you can do the you want to have at least 2 for t-shirts. But then I have about 5 that I can do for jackets. So it's pit to pit, your length, so basically like not including your hoodie, but like wherever the collar is, down the back. And then your sleeve length from your seam down to your middle. And then sometimes I do shoulders, like both seams, and then sometimes I do waist.
On jackets.
On jackets, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I usually like he said, same thing. T-shirts, just 2 measurements. Pit to pit and
yeah, sweaters I usually do 3, and then depending on the jacket, if the jacket's more structured, then I'll do like 5. Because for some people, that pit to pit measurement is the only thing they need, really. You know what I'm saying? But then some people with jackets, that shoulder measurement's important to them for some reason.
Hey, do you know this guy?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure because that made no sense to me. I was like,
Yeah. Yeah. We'll go at noon. Let's go at noon, bro.
so I was like, what? He's
Yeah.
called Firebox. I don't know that guy.
No, Firebox 55 is a little local spot
Oh,
that has
no.
really good food and really good like barbecue and stuff like that.
Uh,
You know me, I'm a barbecue snob. They got the best barbecue in Martinsburg. I'll tell you that.
how's their pepperoni roll?
They don't have pepperoni rolls.
Uh,
But hey, the pepperoni roll might be
edible there?
getting a little change here.
Oh, yeah?
So, and I don't know, it might be a carve out, but basically they like the state government, their congressional session just ended. They passed a bill basically like banning certain like chemicals, like certain chemicals in food. Well, they included two preservatives in there that are widely used in the making of like commercial pepperoni rolls.
Nice.
So it's like like did the state just ban its state food?
Hey, I want to try an experiment right here. See if you guys can see this. Like, do you guys know? Like, you've seen these before?
You gotta hold that closer, maybe.
This one's from Six Flags.
Is it a whistle?
Nay. You look through it.
Oh yeah, it's like a little
Watch this. Let's see if this will work if I put it on the camera.
All right, guys. I unfortunately have to clock out now and clock into other life stuff. Oh, look at that.
That's crazy.
I will talk to you guys later.
All right, broski.
Love you, brothers, and everybody in the chat. Have a great day.
Hey, we'll bail you out if you get arrested for allegations against the.
That's good to know. Yeah. Hopefully, there's enough bail money in the Reseller Information Network bank account.
Hey, as long as you don't exceed $5, we should be good.
All right. Love you guys.
I will say something on this for Kat. Here, let's do this. Oh, there we go. Can we overlay ours a little bit like this?
Yeah, we can take him out too, like this other one.
Look at
that. Let me get this out of here. Hold on, we might can do something different here. Burr, burr, burr. Yeah, there you go. We can move it all around.
So what I was gonna say, wait. Yeah, the measurements. Now if I have a piece where I'm like, I don't know how to measure this, dude, I've just asked, ChatGPT or Google. I use Google Gemini, but I just asked them, how would you measure this piece? And it just says, here you go, boom, boom, boom. This is how you do it. And I had a weird dress, and I was like, ooh, how would I measure this since the back is like, lower and it did it for me.
Nice.
But I always say, I'll tell you this. My Depop has been going bananas and really, really good. It's because I've taken the same things that, we do on eBay over to there and even ratcheted up a bit because the listing's easy. I'll tell you what, whenever I have a sale, dude, when I drop that off to the post office, I'm hitting them with a message saying, hey, thanks for your purchase. Your item's been dropped off at the post office. You should be receiving your tracking information soon. And that goes that goes so far because a lot of like sellers on there are just crappy sellers. Yeah.
Wait, you mean people still appreciate customer service?
Yes.
What?
And dude, it's like they love the fast shipping too. Like, cause I can, you know, what we've been doing here and there, dude. Just do a pickup. I talked to my guy that does the pickups, like the mail pickups, and I'm like, hey, if I put like 5 packages and say I only have like 3 or 4, is that okay? He's like, yeah, that's fine. And he's like, and I said, now what if I have like 10 or 12? He goes, that's fine too, because usually if you put five or more, we're coming after our, since we have they have the new, they come after their routes to pick that up.
Yeah.
So they're like, yeah, that's fine. So what I've been doing is just doing like porch pickups, for USPS, and if I get an order in and I go out look out there and the stuff's still out there, I'll pack that order up and I'll throw it out there.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. Because what are some of the shipping and other differences between eBay, Poshmark, and, well, I mean, eBay, you have the most eyeballs on. I'm never going away from eBay. eBay is, like everything, but to sell some of this clothing kind of faster, that I pick up for really cheap, it's easy to list. Like I said, I listed 40 pairs of shoes yesterday on there. So let's see. But yeah, shipping, eBay, you got to kind of control all that. And Poshmark and Depop, Poshmark says, hey, we got it. We'll just send you a label. Depop has it where it's like they do labels, but you pick like small, medium, large, extra large sizing. So it's like it's like medium is like under a pound, large is under 2 pounds, and then extra large is under 10 pounds. So you can you choose it, and it does different stuff like that.
Dude, my internet glitched out for a second.
Oh.
Sellers are getting dinged big time lately on Posh for delisting when stuff sells on other platform.
Huh.
Really? Huh.
Wes, last month was really good for me. So, but I don't know if it was just me coming back and just dumping a bunch of stuff on there. So
Yeah.
I think, again, I see it with all these other platforms. The more you tinker with it, the more sales and stuff you're going to get.
Yeah, that's
Huge issue. Okay, I did not know that. Is it LaDonna? Is it the programs delisting it? They have a problem with it, or is it they have some new policies that pretty much indicate they don't want you cross listing? Now, is that using a program or using it? Because I work in private, I go a bit overboard on a good piece with the measurements, and then they say he doesn't fit. You're right.
Hmm.
Yes, Firebox. Yes. Yes, we'll go to Firebox. They don't want auto delisters if you. Yeah.
Yo.
Ah. Funny. Funny. Okay, I'm gonna check that out because I wanted to move some of this stuff over to Poshmark eventually. Oh, hey, Eric.
Yeah.
If you are on a journey, more like an automobile journey than a self-reflection journey.
Yeah.
If you go by Ross, they have this.
Hold on a second. Tabbed out. Oh,
It's a turtle wax.
next weekend I will be at Ross.
Yeah, leather quick detailer. It works great, dude. It's not as like now if you
It's not as thick as the spray that you normally get.
it's not as thick. Now you can the spray works like the Dawn dish soap spray.
Yeah.
Like if you pump it, it'll keep.
Yeah.
So, but you can kind of like
hit her with a mist, huh?
Yeah, hit it with a mist, and it kind of covers it more. It's great for like a boot. I was doing well on boots.
Gotcha. I have to check that out because I'll be at Ross next week.
Yes, so check that out. Yeah, turtle wax, streak-free mist, leather quick detailer, clean, restore, protect. And it says ceramic, repels and protects.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm gonna have to take a look at that Poshmark thing. All right, let's grab another. Let's go find a pair we can mess with. I do have. Let me see. We're going to get into long boots here soon. Oh yeah, look. Those boots got a nice, nice little color. It's still drying, but what are these even? I just picked them up and started cleaning them. Oh. All right, let's find a. Oh, let me tell you about this. God dang. So I'm always like, Thatcher, if you need new baseball cleats, let me go on the internet and find them for way cheaper. So we were looking. Well, when we went to Dick's Sporting Goods, they had the Jordan 1 high top cleats.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, man, look at these. I'm like, dude, those are $170. I'm not buying those. Okay. I was like, I'll look online, but online you couldn't find them. But so we and then when we went to practice, all the kids had the Jordans. Like 5 kids had them. It was like, I don't want those anymore. So we were right, the leather chaps. So we were looking. He found a pair of Under Armours, white pair of Under Armours that he really liked, and they were like $50 something, so like $60 all in with shipping and all that stuff. So I went by. Ross has these Liquid Death drinks for like cheap, like on clearance. So I bought a few of them, and then I went back there and I bought. I was looking for more of them, and I bought the rest of them. But then I went when I was looking at shoes, looking. I'm like, yo, what are those? Pick them up. They're the cleats I just bought in his size for $20.
Jeez.
So I'm like, okay, we're getting these. Returning the other ones. Sorry.
Exactly.
Sorry. All right. Customize with paints. Yeah, right. Nah, Dasher's like, I want that clean look. I want it clean looking. I'm like, all right, dude. Clean look.
Clean. Man, I the other day they had baseball down at Hatteras where my brother-in-law's the AD.
Uh-huh.
And man, I'm watching all these kids come in. Like I go there for FCA on Thursdays. They had a game.
Yeah.
All these kids come rolling in, man, with their backpacks with like 2 and 3 bats. I was telling my brother-in-law, I was like, dude, why don't you guys even buy bats for the school? Like these kids are walking around with like $1,000 in their backpacks.
Or more, dude.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, dude.
It is nuts.
That's why I say, like, I help the other parent, like some of the new parents. It's like, listen, stop. Like, don't, like, because they always do that. Hey, we'll give you like a 15 or 20, 25% off to Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm like, dude, don't go there. Don't. That's the worst place you could go because they already have their prices jacked up so much that 15, 20, 25% off doesn't do you any good.
Plus, in honesty, like just the honesty factor of it all. We know a lot of kids are going to drop out anyway, dude.
Yeah.
They just drop like $1,500 on some bats and gloves and cleats, and then they're in there for halfway through a season. They're like, I don't think I like baseball.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you gotta.
Yeah.
You can't.
Our baseball on the island has got like we have Babe Ruth League now.
Yeah.
And it's not ran through Parks and Rec anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So usually what you find is teams stacked.
Oh yeah.
The way that Parks and Rec does it down here is they basically rank the players 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So then that's the way they basically build the teams. Other than if it's your kid.
Yeah.
But if it's your kid, you got to take them at a minimum. Like if they're a 1, like you're still taking them at a 1.
Yeah.
If they're a 2, you can take them in the 2 slot. If they're a 3, you can take them in the 3 slot. But that's how they've had. Like that's how Parks and Rec has done it in the rest of the sports, like soccer and stuff. But in baseball, man, you got kids like playing 10 to 12. One team has all the pitchers. Like, what are you gonna do now? Like, just take a beating all year? Like,
yep. Yep. That's the.
Yeah, pay to play is a whole other thing, man. It's kind of tough. Like and then there's a lot of kids playing travel ball that you're like, dude, why are you doing that? Like,
well, I told Thatcher, I'm like, listen, I don't care how much the other kids that may talk about travel ball.
Yeah.
I said, Dad, okay, and Mom, and Zach, and the kids, We are
Yeah.
not a travel ball family.
Yeah.
I am not a travel ball dad.
Yeah.
You will not be on travel ball.
Yeah. The only time my daughter played anything like that was her senior year. And just because we were trying to get her recruited for volleyball, which is specific.
Now, yeah,
Knowing what I know now, like it's one of those things. Like for me, kind of my thought about travel ball is when it come down to like, hey, you're still playing ball in high school and you need a little extra and you've
yeah.
committed to this thing, that's different. But man, 7 to 10 year old kids playing, like,
Oh, eight you like
yeah.
travel ball. Get out of here.
You know what's different there? What's different is I was talking we were having this discussion the other day. Now I don't know how many of you guys like. I'm 51. Will be 52 this year. When I was a kid, we had back then they called it the years that I played. They had little league, then they had pony league. Pony league was like for the 10 to 12 year olds. Little league was under that. Then you had t-ball was under that. That was basically the three eras. And but I swear, I think we only practiced a couple times a week, and then we'd have a game on Saturday or whatever, or sometimes a double header on Saturday. And I was like, man, but you know what we did when we were kids? We played sports all the time,
Yep.
not in a league. Like I knew how to play basketball and football and baseball because we did it every time we got a chance. Like, I mean, that's what we'd play at PE. That's what we would do we would do stuff in recess. Like, there's the kind of things after school people would meet up at the field and play
Yeah.
baseball. Like, you didn't need to have a bunch of all that going on. And half the time, half the kids didn't have gloves. You'd be trading gloves out with people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it was one of those things. Yeah, just different. It's different.
We played so much pickup basketball at
Yeah,
friends' houses, dude. 5-6 hours, dude. We'd be
yeah,
out there,
for sure, for
or
sure.
even like, dude, even in high school, dude.
Hmm.
We couldn't even get into the gyms to play basketball.
Yeah,
Dude, we'd roll up 15 trucks deep at this dude Nathan's house that lived in
yeah,
the middle of town. He he was on the corner, and dude, there would just be cars and dudes playing basketball
yeah.
in this big court.
We played pickup at outside courts a lot, man. Dude, we've took brooms out there and shovels out there. Like, and one time I remember it snowed so bad, dude. We went out there and shoveled the court off and played basketball. Like it was one of those things. But yeah, it's just a different era. But you know what a lot of it is, and because you're in this world. Parents, dude. Parents. Let me relive the so-called glory days, and the kids out there picking clovers out of the field and looking at butterflies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, dude, listen, parents make it hard because, listen, I'm not coaching this year because of last year. I'm like, I'll help y'all umpire and stuff like that, but I'm not coaching.
yeah.
You know?
That's the worst part about it. The sad part is most of the kids just want to have fun. Like they want to go out there and play.
Yeah,
And I'm all for it. Like, I mean, I'm a competitive guy. Like I want to do well. But what I've learned, like for me, how it's always been is, and this is how I look at it with children. Do you want to win? Yes. At any cost? No.
no,
And then what are you really teaching kids? Like
yeah,
I would rather teach kids how to hustle and to do the right thing. Like that's kind of what I like. Put in work,
yep,
do hard work, do the right things, and realistic expectations. Right? Like my kid isn't Sammy Sosa, dude. When he comes up to bat, like he's not going to smoke one in the outfield. Like he's barely making contact in practice. So now you put all this added pressure to this kid who is like, man, I don't even know what I'm doing now. And they try to make him like, yeah. But then the other side of it, what I see with parents a lot of times, the very same parents that are yelling at you as a coach because their kid didn't overnight transform into an all-star I was like, now what have you done with your kid? Like, do you ever go outside and throw the ball with your kid? Like, obviously not. He can't catch.
Well, a lot of that goes into like education too,
Yeah,
and you see the same things happening in both things. You know.
dude. I actually watched a documentary a while back. Now, that documentary does have some political leanings, so will give you the warning if you're easily offended by stuff. Don't watch it. But it talks about them doing away with recess in public schools. And they talked about a correlation with kids and their learning and, what's going on with them doing away with recess in schools because kids need an outlet.
Yeah.
And that was one of the main things. And then, it did get political after that because it was talking about the things that education's really concerned about that have nothing to do with education. But yeah, it was interesting. I mean, to look at it because I do see that in a lot of ways. Like we are very tech advanced, but like one of the things I learned from playing outdoors, like you kind of learn to work through problems. It's something you need to work through, get along with other folks. Like, it's just one of those things. Yeah, travel teams are crazy, man. They just get worse and worse. Yep. Take it away and get a fatter Johnny. Yeah, dude. It's pay to play. But that is part of the travel ball too. For travel ball, if you're paying, a lot of places make it where you get to play. You're going to play because you're paying. Like they're going to get you in the game. They're not going to leave you on the sideline unless it's super competitive.
Well, hold on. It's not always like that.
Well, that's how it is down here for sure. But when my daughter played volleyball, now that ain't exactly the case. Like if you don't show for practice, if you don't do the things that you need to do,
Yeah.
you're not going to get it. But the moms here for soccer are way meaner than a wild turkey. No way mess with them. Went
See,
into
here's that spray, so you can, you know what I'm saying? You can just
that's nice.
it and it coats like a whole like side of it,
Yeah.
And it's controlled too. You know what I'm saying? It's not dripping. It's nice.
Yeah, now it's crazy expensive. So the last year I put my daughter in, now she played on the B team because she never played on the A team. So and they had kids on the A team that were going to D1 schools after the fact, and it was a pretty prestigious club, dude. I'm pretty sure we paid about $7,500,
Yeah,
not including travel.
at least. You know what I'm saying?
Not including travel.
Yeah,
Like that's what I'm saying. So I mean, and their matches were Philadelphia, DC, like
and they ain't local. Like
Virginia,
hey,
Atlanta, Florida. Like
yeah.
those are the kind of things that you end up paying for. So
I hear gloss. No,
in hindsight, knowing what I know now, in hindsight, did it help her get to be more competitive? Like seeing a more competitive thing? Yes. But to be honest, like the path that she ended up taking. Now, my daughter, I will say, we more than made that back by her college scholarships that she had.
there you go.
She graduated with $6,000 in debt only, so because of playing sports. But in hindsight, she could have done the exact same thing, taking the same path because she played JUCO 2 years, and that made her get her secondary scholarship. And she could have went to JUCO straight out without having to play club. Like she could have already done that and been on the team and got the same coach and the same thing. So, I mean, I think it's good. And in the right aspect, it's like everything we talk about on here. Is it good for everybody? Does it work for everybody? No, you got to figure out what works for you.
Yeah,
that's
true.
that's the
And
thing.
here's the thing too. I'll say this. Yes, some of this little league stuff is expensive, but and I know Thatcher ain't going to the major leagues, but sometimes it's like he's been out there. I mean, he's been out there 5,
Well,
6.
if they're into it, that's the thing for
He's
me.
into it.
If he's into it, then that's the thing. Like,
Yeah,
that's where the difference
I'm gonna get him a nice glove. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But here's the thing: I'm not spending. I bought him a $375 glove. Did I pay $375 for it? Hell no.
Nah.
I picked it up for $180.
Hey, now that you're not a coach, you'd be like, set up your own. I got you guys.
Right? I did that last year, dude.
Yeah.
It was right after I bought Thatcher's bat. Now again, Thatcher wanted a $350 bat. Nope, I'm not buying it new. I'm gonna get it pre-owned on Sideline Swap, excellent condition. Okay, for it was like $150.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, imagine if Thatcher had been into it when the year after COVID, when we were buying cleats for 19 cents from Ross.
Oh, I know. Now I will say this: last year I did go and when I went to the flea market. No. Now listen, I got his first glove from the Honey Hole, and it was a really nice. It was a blue glove,
Yeah.
and it was a Heart of the Hide, Rawlings Heart of the Hide, super expensive glove back in the day, and and you know I found that, and he played that one, but like I said, like I'm gonna get him the cool, some cool stuff, for Christmas or things like that, because it's like, all right.
I must have one of the few little league umps banned for teaching kids how to throw a knuckleball. You were banned, Rosilla, for teaching them how to throw a knuckleball? Dude, I've watched some clips of some kids pitching that like is insane. I watched this one the other day. I forget who it was. Like some Hall of Fame baseball player had come out to watch this kid throw. He was like 11 or something like that. That kid could put it. He's like upper right corner, and he's like fastball upper right corner, pop. Like everywhere he said, he's like, "Where do you want to put it?" That kid threw a slider that I was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm not hitting it. I'm not even touching it." Like,
what concerns me about some of those young pitchers,
yeah,
when they're like throwing really hard, they show this like 11, 12, no.
Yeah.
12 or 13-year-old hitting like high 90s and a few into the hundreds. But it's like,
Sean Pickard said he was 12. He saw the same video. Yeah.
It's like that's Tommy John's written all over it right there.
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. Who knows, man? They'll probably have some kind of mechanical shoulder before it's over with.
Right?
Hey, you can just change out your I mean, they have shoulder replacement surgery. Imagine them like, hey, let's give you a little implant here.
Right? Let's switch that out, tighten it up a little bit.
Yeah. Jeez. Put some rubber bands. Oh, they banned the knuckleball in 1987. I was teaching them in 1985. Huh.
Really? They banned it? Oh.
That must have been Little League back in the day. I don't know, man. I quit playing Little League because honestly, I was kind of bored with it because I didn't like to stand around. I like playing basketball because it was faster.
Yeah. That's how Cohen was. He hated baseball.
Yes.
See, Cohen went. It's funny. Cohen said something to me a long time ago before he ever got into wrestling. But I always thought about it. He goes, I don't like team sports.
Yeah.
He goes, because you could be doing everything you're doing, but one person not pulling their weight could,
yeah,
decide it for everyone else. He goes, I don't like that. So he goes, I would always want to do something that's just me.
It's dependent on you. Depending on you.
and then after all those years later, he went into wrestling. He finished. So his senior year, he finished 9th in his weight class in the state. So top 10 in the state.
That's good, man.
I'll take that.
That's
you know
good.
what I'm saying? I'll
Yeah,
take that.
that's really good.
Because a lot of those kids, what people don't realize, a lot of those kids, they've been wrestling since they're 7, 8 years old.
Hey, so the bigger question, like now, does he take you down if he?
Oh, listen.
All right, did you tell him, hey, I'm not going to fight fair if you get a hold of me?
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
I'm not using wrestling rules.
we'll mess around every once in a while, and he'll slip something. I'm like, ah, ah, ah. like,
Yeah.
nah, no.
Yeah, my brother wrestled. That was the only thing he almost beat me in sports. And he would have beat me if I'd have went back, but I just didn't go back anymore. I went to wrestling practice one time. Like I didn't know how physically exhausting the fact that you can't breathe on that.
Yes.
Yeah, I had no clue about that. Like when he got me down there and we were rolling around, I was like, dude, I can't breathe. Like,
yeah,
I tried to choke him out though. I tried to. I got my arms just straight around his head, and I'm like pushing him on the back of the head to choke him out. And they said, you can't do that. And I was like, well, I don't know the rules. So is it breaking the rules if you don't know the rules? Like, I mean, so they're like, you got to get an arm or a leg or something in there. You can't have just the head. I was like, well, yeah.
No, and that's the thing. It's like when we first started watching them, and you would see them you ever see where they go down and they set up a position.
Yep.
And then it's like, well, just get up. Just get up. Like, you can't. You can't.
Especially what I've noticed with a lot of those guys, their grip strength is so stinking strong.
Yes.
Like once they've got a hold of you, like, dude, they've got a hold of your leg, just kick out or whatever.
No.
Yeah. Are once that you'll see them get their arms locked, like, you know,
yeah.
I was like, dude, you're not getting that enough.
No, dude. No. Or you'll see it. They'll grab the wrist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When they're going around, and they'll grab the wrist.
Yep.
Dude, some dudes, they get your wrist, bro. They can grab anything they want. Then after that.
Yeah, my brother had these two kids they're actually legally blind. They wore these really, really thick glasses. And they were like the bushwhackers, dude. Like they take those glasses off, and they had real bad stigmatism. Like that's why they were like, I mean, real bad. Like their eyeballs are dancing. And dude, they would intimidate folks just wrestling against them because once they took them glasses off, the eyeballs started going. They'd be like banging on their chests like the bushwhackers walking around.
Right.
But those guys had such strong grip strength, man. And the way the rule was, by them being legally blind, you can't break contact.
Oh.
If you break contact, they reset and they go back to that position. You're either top or bottom. And so, like, every time people break contact, those guys get right back up on top of them. But yeah, my brother-in-law, one of my brother-in-laws, he won state wrestling before. Like it was before they're a lot older than me, most of them. But yeah, that stuff is that's serious. My brother, when he moved here, he was in the 8th grade and he played football in Florida. In the school there in Hatteras didn't have football, so he got talked into wrestling. And he was a big one, so he had to wrestle the upper weight, the heavy weights. That was where those two blind guys were. One was the top class, the open division, and the other was just under that. So he was trying to get that next weight class under. But yeah, that stuff. I mean, that wouldn't have been my desire in school because I was a skinny little thing when I was young. That I wouldn't have wanted to be about the wrestling thing. But I understand the being on your own competitively.
Yeah, the competition of it, you know.
Yeah, where I mean, my nephew runs track. He runs.
And see, that's what Cohen was in too. Cohen was in track before because of that.
Yeah, so it's the same type thing. Like they do the relay together, but the rest of it's just him. You
Yeah.
know, you compete against your own time. Yeah, there's one piece tights that would have been a little rough too for me. Like just
Dude,
yeah, the singlet is
there's it's funny. It's like Cohen, your picture was on Facebook. You know, like the
yeah.
he's like, hey, Dad, can you like crop it up from here up? You know what I'm saying? Because you can see everything in that leotard. Or that,
Yeah,
if I,
yeah, yeah. That stuff's a little different. Wrestling's like I said, I went out there to practice that one time. I was like, I went. Well, the other thing, man, is people vomit all the time in wrestling
oh yeah, dude,
because
vomit and bleeding too.
yeah, I'm like, dude, these guys are everywhere heaving. Well, too, like when my brother wrestled, that's before they were strict about the weight loss stuff. So there was a lot of craziness going on, running with trash bags and all that kind of stuff. Like,
Hey, they still do that to a
yeah.
point up here.
Well, now, like, I mean, I know because when I was in athletics and coaching, like, we even had it where you had to test guys, like their hydration and all that kind
Uh-huh.
of stuff. They started getting real strict on all that stuff.
Yeah, Cohen missed weight like 2 or 3 times this year. There was a point where because he went down a weight class
Yeah,
that he was like for his first year and a half. He's like, I'm going down a weight class, and we were like, Are you sure about that? And
yeah. Well, a lot of times they do it. Like, if you can hold on to your muscle and just drop the. But I mean, those guys wouldn't eat and stuff. Like they would, the day of matches, weigh-ins, like they are not eating for like a
no,
day and a half. Like they're not drinking anything. They're straight. And then as soon as their weight is done, like they're trying to pound that stuff back in.
oh yeah, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's yeah. That's if you're on the edge, like that's pretty. Like yeah, I said they have those. Now they make those suits, but back in the day, lawn and leaf bags, you just
right.
wrap up with those things and run around. But yeah, I was telling my brother-in-law the other day. I said, dude, if I were you, I would start a golf team at your school. Then you could go play golf for free.
You right?
That'd be the ticket there.
Exactly.
I mean, that's another individual sport. It's not like you need like 15 kids or whatever. If you can't see a cow in the middle of the road, what chance do you have? Hit a little white ball. Yeah, if you're trying to make a heavier weight, for sure, Walter. Dude, I used to take some weight gainer, as crazy as that sounds, but back in the day, I couldn't gain any. My metabolism was through the roof. I took that stuff and still couldn't gain weight. Of course, like Cernoch was saying, man, I was playing basketball like 6, 7 hours a day.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, I played pickup with all the old men, the older guys. Like we actually could get in our gym a couple times a week, but my senior year of high school, like I literally only had one legit class. Everything else was pure counseling at my with my basketball coach.
Mhm. We found a church gym
Oh yeah,
when we were in high school,
yeah,
and it was one of these places like you would never believe there's a gym in this spot. You know what I'm saying? It
Mhm.
was literally like on the third story of this like kind of like part of the church, but it was on this third story. You just walk up these steps, you open up the door, and it's a full on basketball court.
Was it like Hoosiers?
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
was like what?
yeah,
So we got access to that, but we had to like keep it a secret because they're like, hey, we don't want any more than like 6 to 8 people here, you know.
yeah. I,
But
I think that's crazy. I mean, we it's kind of funny. We used to do a men's conference at this. It was an old Methodist college, and it was it's pretty much closed. All they were using was like the office space there. Occasionally,
yeah,
they have retreats or whatever. But over top of the auditorium was the gym, and you go up there, and it had one of those old tracks hanging from the ceiling that people would run around the track above the gym. But dude, the floor in that place like was like the Boston Gardens. You're dribbling, and you'd leave it occasionally because
Yeah.
it'd
Oh yeah.
be a place that kind of wild. But yeah, Hoosiers gym,
It
like the
was
backboard
wild.
was
Yeah.
attached to that track.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
was like, how is this up here?
yeah,
How do we not know about this spot? You know what I'm saying?
that's a good spot to run into. Yeah, I played pickup all over the place back then. When I was in high school, I had to take driver's ed at the big. We lived in rural Virginia for a couple of years, and I actually went to a Christian private school there. That, but I had to take driver's ed at the big county school. They only had like one school per county in that area, like Farmville, Virginia. So I went to the county school to take driver's ed, and I was, not braggadocious at all, but I was a decent basketball player. Like I could compete with most people. And I always could pass. Like that was something I just got into, could handle the basketball pretty good. Well, man, we played pickup out there. Those guys let me on because they had a springboard out there. And so they were jumping off the springboard dunking. And I could do that too. Like I had in high school I had a 36-inch vertical, which seems odd, but I'd worked at it for a long time. And so I could actually my junior year I could dunk. And so I jumped off the springboard and dunked it. And let's just say I was the minority in that gym by far. I think there was, one other person that looked like me in there. And so those guys were like, you can play with us. So I went out and played with them. They had a kid, he's like 6'10 that played on their basketball team. And dude, he was on my team. So like I said, I can pass and I know what to do. So man, I was assist to that guy because everybody wanted to block me like out there. Like if I pump fake, but like three people were in the air trying to throw
Oh
me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I would pump fake and then dish it to him. And man, I just kept playing with him like that. So he invited me to come and play at the park one time with him. He's like, "Man, come down to the park." And I'm like, "Dude, like that park, like my parents are gonna be like, nah, you probably shouldn't go down there." But, but I went down there. I went down there and played with him, and so he put me on his team. And he's like, "Yeah, you got this guy. This dude's like 5'6", a little older guy." And I was like, "Man, I'm looking at this dude because I'm almost 6'2". Like if you guys that have met me, like I'm almost 6'2". So I'm like, okay, I'll go out there with him. And I get out there, and this guy he steals the ball, not for me, but for somebody else. But I'm guarding, so I'm running beside him, and I'm just kind of looking like, dude, I'm about to throw this guy's stuff out in the yard out there. And like when I went up, like I'm hawking him to wait to block him, dude, I hit that guy in the elbow.
Ooh.
Like, and I'm above the rim. Like I hit him in the elbow, and he leaned on me and dunked on my head. And like, of course, the whole park, like everybody out there, was just laughing and
Right?
clowning and all that stuff. Yeah, so it was pretty funny. And I was just like, man. And then that guy, Andre, comes over to me and he's like, hey, man, that's the best guy out here. I was like, oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you do there. But I was like, yeah, it was pretty funny. But it definitely was one of those little things. Like, I was like, all right, now I know what I'm dealing with. Like, I'm trying to not to get. But I always tell those kids I coached on Hatters because they don't, like there isn't that much athleticism as far as dunking is very uncommon in our high school there. And like we have a couple kids that can do it, but not every time. But like where I used to play, the people I used to play with, like we had a kid on my high school team that was like 6'11", 6'5", 6'7". I played two guard at 6'2". So like those guys are like, it was pretty irregular currents. I got dunked on quite a bit in high school. it was one of those things. Those guys, that's why I used to tell them all the time. I was like, you guys just hadn't played anybody. That's why you haven't been dunked on like that.
Right?
You play some real dudes, like you're gonna get cooked. I was watching, speaking of basketball, the other day, which you guys know how I feel about Duke. But man, that Knipple guy, dude, he's already beat Steph Curry's like single season shooting record, like 3 pointers. So I was like, that's crazy. At like 18, 19 years old.
Oh yeah.
That's insane. And that Cooper Flag kid the other day too scored like 49. I went from 90 to 60 in quite a hurry. What is he talking about? Oh, he's talking about driver's ed. Our golf course instructor in high school made everyone run if they heard someone swearing on the course. Trust me, I was responsible for 90% of those laps. I had an instructor that fell asleep on me, only woke up someone saw how fast I was going and yelled 90. Oh, that's crazy. Duke's supposed to win this year. Hey, do you guys have your bracket in? Has anybody done brackets this year?
I haven't done one yet.
I haven't done one yet either. Tonight's the first night of the play-ins.
Oh yeah, that's right.
One shining moment.
Oh.
Man, back in the day, dude, I used to watch that every like every game I could.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. I remember even like we would be like taking like dude, we took time off of work and everything and just went to like on
Oh yeah.
Thursdays. I remember when I was working in Virginia, like me and my buddy that was working there, we told our boss like, hey, on this Thursday and Friday, we're leaving early.
Yeah.
We're leaving at lunch and we're not coming back. You don't want. We'll be toasted. And then it was like those days where it would be the Thursday would be St. Patrick's Day as well.
What the heck? Some ad opened up on me. Guess what the odds are of picking a perfect bracket?
Crazy.
1 in 9.2 quintillion.
Jeez.
That's crazy, huh? With capital One, what do you even win? Yeah, we'll see what Carolina does this year. If our guy is how healthy he is. Usually, though, for me, I usually pull for underdogs most of the time. Man, near Leroy, they have the first and second round. Greenville, South Carolina. That's 45 minutes from Leroy. DC has the regional rounds. I've never been to ACC or a NCAA tournament game other than the girls, the ladies college hoops. One year I went and saw the back in the day there was that girl. Lord, what's her name? I can't think of it now. I went and saw Notre Dame play Duke, and that girl played for Notre Dame. She was really good. I was like, said my girls played basketball, so I took them. It was good. All right, let me find my March Madness. We'll do some picks on the fly here. March Madness. ESPN bracket. Men's Tournament Challenge. Let's see what's going on. The most picked champion at this point is 25% for Duke, 19.7 for Arizona, Michigan, 14.4. What? Fill out 25 brackets to be eligible for special prizes?
25 brackets.
25 brackets? That's crazy.
I'm not doing 25 brackets.
What do you? I mean, I wonder what the deal is. I'm looking to see what the what happened to the sheet of integrity, guys. Like, come on. Remember when they used to have that on the thing?
Yeah.
Sheet of integrity. Mike and Mike. One grand prize.
I seriously doubt there's a lot of integrity going on with the.
Hey, you know what you probably need to do is go in Kalshi and see who's predicted to win
Right?
each game. There might be some folks. Yeah. Total points in the championship game. I would say 155. All right, let's go.
You already did your selections?
Nah. I'm going through right now. Starting in the upper left hand, the Eastern bracket, we have Duke, Siena. Hold on. Let me go split screen a second.
Yeah, bring it up.
Let's see if I can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
You
I
see
was
it?
just saying the integrity thing. The integrity thing. Here, I'll put it up there. Oh.
Yeah, I'll do one of the AI pick it. See what happens. I'll do my first one on my own. See, usually one of the things I do is I go through and I move them over a couple just to see. Ohio State, TCU. TCU. Let's look at some stuff here. In Greenville, South Carolina. Travel's pretty near the same. Two and a half point spread. Whoa. Let's see something here, though.
Woo.
I like to look at their last few games and see how they're playing.
See how they're walking into the tournament?
Yeah, they took an L probably in their conference tournament. An L to Michigan, but it was close. Yeah, I guess I'll go Ohio State. course, then they hit the buzzsaw of Duke. St. John's, Northern Iowa. All right, Timothy, how we going? Northern Iowa Panthers. Wow. This is one of them 12 seed situations. Northern Iowa. See, now Northern Iowa is coming off of 2 wins, one against Yukon, which is a little higher seed, one against Villanova. Wow, this is crazy. At Yukon, they lost 72-40. At home versus Yukon, they beat them 72-52. That's crazy, St. John's. Let's see. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I might have to go with the upper seed on that one. That's crazy to beat Yukon like that. I wonder if somebody was hurt. All right, let's see. CA Baptist versus Kansas. Hey, Thrift Hall. Chris went to a University of Northern Iowa.
Oh, nice.
California Baptist Lancers. What in the world? Their leading score average is 23 a game versus 19.8. Kansas dropped one to Duke at the beginning of the season. Have 2 losses to end their season, one to Arizona, one to Houston. But then they beat Houston to close out their regular season. Huh. Iowa State, they have a win at Arizona. I don't know. It'd be hard to go against chalk on that one.
Right.
I may just move Kansas on into versus Duke right there, the 4-1. So far, no other upsets on this stuff right now. University of South Florida. The 11 seed versus the 6. Like, we might start to enter into the upset central.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Louisville, how did they finish? Louisville has dropped 5 of their last 6 games. But they do play a tougher schedule. They lost to Duke twice, once in the tournament. No, not once in the tournament. I guess they played them both through their games close to the end of the season, which is kind of crazy. But they lost to Virginia, to Tennessee. Dude, they got smacked by Tennessee. 21 points. Then they beat NC State 118-77. Holy cow. All right, let's see what we're doing here. Let's see what South Florida's. See, now South Florida, on the other hand, has won 4 of their last 5, but they played Wichita State and Tulsa. Don't know. Don't know. I may just for fun put in a little South Florida right there.
Right. A little upset fun.
Little upset. Michigan State, North Dakota State. I'm not going to preview that one. This was the interesting one. UCLA versus Central Florida. That could be an interesting game. Their leading two scorers are virtually identical. UCLA, they beat Michigan State, Illinois. They lost to Michigan State, then they beat Michigan State in a nail biter and lost to Purdue their last game. Let's see what lost to Gonzaga. Now we have Central Florida, who beat BYU, lost to Houston, lost to Arizona, beat Texas Tech. I don't know. I kind of wanted to pick the upset, but it's not looking like it. UConn, I'm going to go ahead and pencil them in. All right, let's stay on this side. Let's see. St. John's versus Kansas. I picked Kansas.
Swamp Picker, I don't think so.
Michigan State versus South Florida. Yep, Cinderella dies. We got UConn there. I may push Michigan State in over UConn versus Duke.
Is that a Tom Izzo bias?
Tom Izzo. Maybe. Michigan State just seems to like, I don't know, they kind of seem to get it together. Not to the point of winning, but
To advancing.
yeah. Now, if it was bias, I'd put Duke out first round, but you got to think with your head, not your heart. Last year, I went a little haywire and picked a bunch of upsets, and it was mostly chalk. Like,
Oh yeah.
I think chalk is becoming more a thing these days. Man, we'll go Arizona. Now, this could be potential low at upset.
Well, they were saying especially in the women's division,
Yeah,
they're like, be careful with your upsets because
bro. Villanova just dropped like 5 out of the last 7, including the last 4 in a row. 2 to St. John's, 2 to UConn. Let's see, Utah State probably don't play anybody.
the Aggies of Utah State.
See, now Utah State, they've been on a roll, though. They've dropped 1, but that was to San Diego State, and then they beat San Diego State in their conference championship. Grand Canyon University. What? They have a basketball team? I thought that was just an online school for a while. Dude, 9 versus number 9 seeds are 18 and 10 in the last since 1985. 9 seeds have won 51.9% of their meetings. Utah State scores more points than they do. Villanova's 0 and 5 against top 25 ranked teams. I might pull the upset here. Pull a little Utah State out of the bag. Wisconsin versus High Point University at 30 and 4. What in the world? That's the Carolina school there.
Yeah, I was they were saying that now where is that High Point out of?
It's over by Greensboro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard that's an up and coming university kind of.
Yeah, their school's growing.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. So Wisconsin dropped 1 to Michigan, but they've hammered some folks getting there. They're scoring in the 90s. Yeah, let's see. High Point, I don't know. Dude, what the heck is that about? Their last 3 games were against Winthrop. Yeah. They may be up and coming, but I don't know.
You're not sold on that yet.
No. Arkansas versus Hawaii. That's interesting. I didn't know Hawaii had a basketball team. I thought they were a football school. All right. Arkansas. Man, they score points too. Dude, they lost to Alabama 117 to 115. That's pretty crazy.
All right.
Let's look over here at the other side. Hawaii. What are y'all doing, Hawaii? Won your last three games. You know, the crazy thing that the teams that Hawaii plays are all California schools.
Yeah.
Look at this lineup. University of California, San Diego, University of California, Irvine, University of California, San Diego, University of California, Santa Barbara. Yeah. Hawaii, at least you live in a nice place because you'll get to visit there soon, I think. BYU versus the winner of Texas, North Carolina State. Now's when things get a little interesting. Texas and North Carolina State. Oh, why does it not let me click on these guys? Uh, uh, uh. What in the world? It penciled in. It didn't give me the preview access on that one. I clicked the button too fast. Oh well. I might take a little winger on that one. Sometimes I wonder about these play-in games. Like these guys are playing in to come in at the 11th seed.
Yeah.
So that there's a little different because now you can get somebody to have a great game that first game, and now you know they're on their way. I'll go Gonzaga further in to the tourney. University of Miami versus Missouri. Miami. Louisville got them, and then they beat Louisville the first round of the tournament, and they lost to Virginia by 22. Youch. After losing to them by 3 in the regular season. Beat the Wolfpack by 1. That's not a good resume, guys. I don't know what you are doing. NC State, where are you at? Tennessee. These guys beat Tennessee and Vanderbilt and Kentucky and the Gators. I don't know. Missouri? I don't know. Let's look again at the top players, see where they're at. Looks like that Miami has a secondary scorer though that can put up points. These guys, their secondary scores 13 a game. Hmm. I don't know. That's a toss up. Now they play in that weaker conference. Let's see. SEC or ACC? I think it was ACC. Purdue over Queens. Arizona. Wisconsin. Gonzaga.
All right.
And I think we'll do. What are we doing here? Arizona, Wisconsin. That's an interesting one. Kentucky, Villanova back in the day. Yeah. It's crazy. Like some of those guys that played in the 90s, I can remember all that stuff. Like
Right?
people that were players. And it's kind of crazy how that is. All right, let's go to the bottom half of the bracket. Florida, we'll go ahead and put you against whoever that is. Clemson, Iowa. That's a fairly even matchup. A lot of people are picking Clemson for the upset. They're not trusting the ACC. Clemson did just beat my heels though in the tourney after losing to them by 4. Dude, their leading scorer only scores 10 points a game. Come on, guy. But Purdue's only won one game in like their last while. All the big teams they played outside of Nebraska, they took L's in their last game they lost to. Might have to go Clemson. I think we're going Clemson. 8/9. Vanderbilt, McNeese, the McNeese Cowboys.
McNeese State Cowboys, yeah. That's an old Southland Conference team from back in the day when Sam Houston was playing them.
Sam Houston.
Yeah, Sam Houston got beat by Kennesaw State in the championship, in their Conference USA championship.
Vanderbilt's got some pretty quality wins coming down the stretch. Beat Florida, beat Tennessee twice, beat Kentucky, beat Alabama. It's pretty quality. These guys beat Stephen F. Austin Lumberjacks.
The Lumberjacks! Stephen
Twice.
F. Austin versus Sam Houston State, Battle of the Piney Woods.
They took an L to Michigan by almost 40. Yo. They beat the Rhode Island Rams by 2. Murray State by 13. George Washington by 6. Lost at Santa Clara. I would like to see them pull an upset, but I don't know that that would be the one. Troy State in the tourney. Wow. A guy I played against in high school played for Troy State back in the day when they set the NCAA record with like 256 points.
Yeah.
Yeah. That guy had 30 just straight off rebounds and dunks.
Jeez.
Yeah, he said he only played 15 minutes. I was like, that's crazy. They beat that team like 200 and something to 170 something. No defense being played there.
Right?
The Troy Trojans at 22-11, 12-6 in the conference, finished their season out by winning against UAB, San Diego State, Kent State, Akron. Nebraska's probably got a little bit more pedigree here. Nebraska. Of course, they took L's in their last 4 games. I don't know. What is that? I'll go Nebraska. They're still.
Hey, Kelly, Stephen F. Austin met my husband there. Look at that.
That's cool. Carolina, baby. This is where I usually get in trouble. What I want to see. See, Caleb Wilson's back, though. He's back. Because when he went out, they went down. Like they beat Duke, he went out, and then they were taking some L's after that. I'm going to go ahead and push them over a little bit. One more. I'll give them one more. They're playing at Illinois or Penn. Illinois. What do they got going on? The Illini actually not too bad to close the season. Beat Nebraska, beat Indiana, beat Purdue. That's a big win. Lost to Michigan by 14 in the conference tourney. ESPN says Illinois has the most efficient offense in the nation. Peja Stojanovich's son plays on their team. Defensively, the Fighting Illini are among the best in the nation at forcing turnovers, stay out of foul trouble. Illinois relies on their hot shooting from 3-point range, but can have trouble with quick defenses who pester its shooters. Let's see what they have to say about Penn. Sean Penn School. They stand out with their ability to shoot the 3-pointer and defend it. Oh, this could be an interesting game. TJ Power stepped up and scored 44 in their title game. Ethan Roberts led the team at 16 points, but missed the Ivy League tournament with a concussion. Ooh. Yep, I think that's going to be a Fighting Illini. St. Mary's versus Texas A&M. St. Mary's is actually the favorite here.
Mm-hmm.
Even though their notable wins aren't very strong. They did take a win over Gonzaga there towards the season. That's a big one. That's a big one. What do we know about Texas A&M? Let's see what they got to say about Santa Barbara. The Gales force opponents into difficult shots and capitalize by raining down 3-pointers. 81% from the foul line. All 5 of their losses came against quality opponents. Guys, is Boise State really a quality opponent? I don't know about that. Santa Clara and Boise State, quality opponent. Maybe. All right, we're gonna take a chance on St. Mary's, even though I don't know anything about you. Here you go. Here's the one you would know about here. Houston, Phi Slamma Jamma.
Right?
They beat BYU and Kansas. Took L's to Arizona and Iowa State and the Red Raiders. Yeah, their prediction is like 98% to win over this team. They're playing University of Idaho.
The Vandals.
All right, so we're going to move Houston over to play Carolina. All right, we're going to move Florida over to play. This may be a bit of a. I want to pull Vanderbilt over Nebraska. All right, on the other side, Michigan, that's a no-brainer. Georgia, St. Louis. That's interesting. I know nothing about St. Louis. Bulldogs have heated up at the right time. Georgia has. Third highest score in offense in D1. They were in 10th place, but they're top 10 in the nation in blocks and bench scoring, proving Georgia has the talent and is ready for March. All right, Georgia, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt here. Texas Tech versus Akron. I'm thinking Texas Tech. I just saw something on them on beating a couple solid teams. Alabama Hofstra. I think I'm going all chalk on this side. Maybe Santa Clara versus Kentucky might be an upset potential, but let's see. See what we can find out about Santa Clara. Kentucky has been taking L's. The Gators have beat them 3 times. Vanderbilt they beat. Tennessee they beat. They lost to Vanderbilt by like 25. Gonzaga beat them by near 30. And Louisville. Now let's find out about their opponent. Santa Clara.
Santa Clara what? What is their nickname?
Hold on, I'll tell you. Broncos.
Broncos. Okay. Interesting.
Let's go Broncos. The Broncos are a tall and deep offensive minded team that features 7 players with over 30 made 3-pointers this season. 8 Broncos average at least 18 minutes a game, with sophomore guard Christian Hammond and senior forward Elijah Mahi leading the way for veteran coach Herb Sendek. Herb Sendek, it's a pretty quality coach. 2 wins over St. Mary's, including one in the WCC tournament, are indicative of how strong this Broncos squad is heading to the big dance. They're giving them 38% odds to beat this
Mm.
team. I don't know. I might pull the trigger on the upset here. Maybe there's a little personal vendetta. I'm not really a big Kentucky fan. All right, let's get this last one over here on the side. Iowa State, Tennessee State. That's going to be chalk all day on that one. And then Santa Clara versus Iowa State. It's where the run ends. Virginia versus Tennessee. Now this could be interesting.
Right? Yeah, that one looks interesting.
Yeah, Virginia versus Tennessee. I thought there was a head-to-head here. Let's look at common opponents and see if they've played anybody. I mean, this is SEC, ACC again, but I mean, Virginia, they've closed out things pretty solid. A win over Miami, a loss to Duke twice, but the last one was only by 4 points in the conference finals. So I feel like they're headed in the right direction. I think we'll stick with Virginia. Virginia. And actually, man, I may do something a little unprecedented here. This will be a little heartfelt bracket at the end, I think. I'm going to go Michigan, Georgia. Ooh, enticing. But Michigan's been on a tear at the end of the season. Let's see. Texas Tech versus Alabama. The 5 and the 4. Texas Tech versus Alabama. I might pull Texas Tech here. The 5 over the 4. Alabama. Tennessee, Virginia. I've already pulled Virginia. Virginia, Iowa State. Uh, uh. Iowa State has took 4 consecutive L's. And let's see, Virginia had that tight game with Duke, but has been on a winning streak in the ACC. I'm going to pull Virginia over Iowa State for the upset. 3 over 2. Texas Tech, Michigan. I'm going to go chalk on Michigan. Vanderbilt, Florida. They probably have played this season. Vanderbilt, Florida. Vanderbilt played a 1-point game with Duke this year. They beat the pants off of Alabama and Arkansas. Let's see what that's Florida. Florida's done that. Vanderbilt, what have they done?
Vanderbilt, what have you done for me lately?
Ooh, they beat Florida early, like later in the year in the tournament. They beat Florida by near 15 points. That might be the deciding factor of Vanderbilt going over Florida. Whoa, Vanderbilt in the Final Four? Is that no? They're not going to make that. I am rooting Carolina over Houston. That's my one heart pick right there. I think that if they do that, that'll be it for them probably, but you never know. So in the bottom half of the bracket right now, I have Michigan and Virginia. I'm going to pull chalk on that and go Michigan, North Carolina, and Vanderbilt. That's interesting concept. I'll get one more hard vote in there. Put Carolina. Carolina will take a L to Michigan though. No, they ooh. If that bracket turns out, they end up on Duke's side of the bracket.
Mm.
Oh man, dude, I can't. Yeah, I just can't put Duke over Carolina. I can't do it. I'll go Michigan, Carolina in the final.
This is where the homer comes into play, right?
Yeah. I'm going to give Michigan the nod there right here at the end. Michigan for the championship. Now I'll have to do another bracket.
Right.
I'll pick a chalk bracket. Well, I mean, Carolina they dropped the hammer on Duke earlier in the year with Caleb Wilson in the mix. But then Caleb Wilson went out on injury. They took some L's, but they were coming together there at the end. So I don't know. That'll keep me interested in the tourney anyway.
All right.
Check my inbox. Forgot my login information to this site after all that work. Mm-hmm. Michigan, Texas Tech, Tennessee, Gonzaga. I watched Gonzaga's little documentary last week. Pretty interesting.
Oh.
Dude, when they first showed their gymnasium, like when Stockton played there, it looked like a high school gymnasium.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's pretty crazy. Bet my bracket? No, thank you. You trying though?
Right?
The ESPN Tournament Challenge presented by Vegas.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Come on, man.
It's all about it now.
I wonder if I can just AI a bunch of brackets. Let me see. I'll see if I can get to my 25th. Let's just AI. Fill out your brackets now. Click the teams. Where's it at? Quick bracket. Boom. Easy option. Choose from the following options to generate your bracket. Smart bracket. Create a bracket powered by ESPN analysis. Random winner will be selected for each matchup. Random weighted by seed. Straight chalk. Popular. Celebrity brackets. Or easy options. Let's go smart bracket. See what happens. Autofill the smart bracket. We have Arizona over Illinois for the championship in the smart bracket. How many total points? Let's go 145. All right, I'm up to 2 brackets.
See how easy that was?
Yeah. That's like list easier right here. All right, this time I'm going to choose random. Totally random.
Oh.
Autofill. Boom. Hofstra.
Oh, yeah.
You know they're winning, guys. Hey, I will say one thing. Vegas odds on that game would be insane.
Right?
Hofstra over University of Central Florida. Yeah, buddy. Hey, you know what it did do there? It put Carolina in the semi in the Final Four. University of Central Florida over Carolina. I gotcha. All right, let's go. Let's see what we'll do on this next one. Easy option. Random by weighted by seed. We have Michigan winning the championship. The Final Four consisting of UConn, Nebraska, Arizona, and Michigan. Michigan, let's go 162. We'll just throw that out there. All right, let's go. Let's hit the next one. Let's see what they have to say. I haven't used this one yet. Let's go straight chalk. Take the higher seed every matchup. Duke wins. Duke wins. I'm going to go 158.
Now, you just love seeing that, right? Duke wins.
Yeah. It's funny. I got a bunch of guys that, well, my brother-in-law's a Duke fan. I told him, they said, in what world would you be a Duke fan? I told him if one of my kids had a full ride scholarship to Duke, I would put on the shirt. What does it cost for your allegiance? About $400,000. Whatever the tuition is to Duke for a year. All right, let's see. Now let's go celebrity brackets. Should we go Dickie V, Hannah Storm, Jay Billis? Dude, there's a lot of folks in the celebrity world that are picking Arizona. Do they know something we don't? How about Mike Clay picks University of Miami?
Ooh.
Wow. I hear you, Mike Clay.
Ooh, we're in overtime. I gotta go.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
We got Firebox 5.
Thank you guys for being here, hanging out with us. I know we lost a bunch of folks because we're not in basketball brackets, but we'll see you next week.
Sounds good, everybody.